This is Riot's business plan. Allow players to climb with more losses than wins, inflating players to ranks they don't deserve through fortitude shields and loss prevention, giving players a false sense of achievement and improvement. Then, create more ranks like they did with Legendary Queue, which completely failed. And now, a new rank above Challenger, which I can't even bother to remember the name of. All of this just so you can feel like you're climbing to more prestigious ranks and you keep spending money on the game, while destroying all sense of competition. All this makes Wild Rift a joke, the children's version of League of Legends, designed to milk kids with no PC out of their parents' money. But I want each and every one of you to know that your rank is not deserved. You're not a Grandmaster player, you're not a Master Tier player, you're not a Diamond player, you're not even an Emerald player. Your rank has been inflated to make you feel good so you keep spending money on a children's phone game. Wild Rift is supposed to be the mobile version of League of Legends. However, it has proven to be the children's version. 5 months ago, I made a video defending Riot Games and the Wild Rift matchmaking system. To summarize the video, I said that normal ranked is meaningless, since anyone can climb to Master Tier if they play enough games, even with a negative win ratio, due to the fortitude and loss prevention shields. However, in my video, I said that Legendary Ranked is great, and it's the player's fault for not playing that instead. The main issue with Legendary Ranked is that in Legend, the average queue time is 8 hours if you even manage to find the game at all. Which is what I've been experiencing, since that's the only place where I can find high quality Wild Rift games. In the end of the video, I suggested to make Legendary Queue more active, Riot needs to make Legend more prestigious. Right now, players see Challenger as more prestigious than Legend. Here's a poll that Riot Tech Sheet did on Twitter a few months ago proving just that. For those of you in lower relos that don't really know the difference, Legend is way harder to get than Challenger. To get Challenger, you just have to stomp Master and Grandmaster players a lot, which compromises of 13% of the player base, meaning that you play versus tens of thousands of players. To get Legend, you have to constantly beat the best players on the server. No duo queue, no fortitude, no ranked loss shield. And to climb in Legend, you only play with the top 200 players in the server. My advice was simple. Make Legendary Queue more rewarding and more prestigious. I believed that would completely fix matchmaking. And what has Riot done since then? The exact opposite. They increased the requirement to enter Legendary Queue to Master Tier, leaving more players out of it, thus increasing the queue times even more. There is still no decent rewards for Legendary Queue ranks. No skins, no real recognition, other than the Hall of Fame, which I have to spend 10 minutes in the client looking for, and I'm in there twice! I consider that to be one of my biggest achievements in Wild Rift, and yet it's not on my profile. Instead, I have a silly little ARAM rank, and no one even knows what the Hall of Fame is. The season is ending, and there are only 10 Legend players in NA and 17 in EU. 77 Immortal players in NA and 201 in EU. The queue time for Legend games is literally infinite, since you cannot find a game if you hit Legend. And then you have to wait to decay to Immortal and wait in queue for 3 hours like Rohan God is doing right now on his quest to reach the top rank in every Riot game. After butchering Legendary Queue, they're adding a rank above Challenger, completely destroying whatever is left of ranked and skill recognition. Now let's look at some statistics together to show you how meaningless your rank truly is. Let's compare Wild Rift rank distribution to the League of Legends one. Here's the League of Legends rank distribution. Most players are in Bronze, Silver, and Gold. Really good players make it to Platinum, and exceptional players, only 3 out of 100 make it to Diamond. To enter Master Tier, you have to be absolutely elite. You need to be 1 out of 200 League of Legends players. And for Grandmaster, only 700 players are allowed in. That's 1 out of 3,000 players that possess the skill to be in Grandmaster. Now let's compare that to Wild Rift. Oh, so most players are Emerald? 1/3 of the player base is Diamond Plus. So while in League of Legends, 3 out of 100 players are Diamond or higher, in Wild Rift that's 35 out of 100. Literally more than a third. For Master Tier, there is only 1 out of 700 players that makes it in League of Legends. For Grandmaster, only 1 in 3,000 players makes it in League of Legends. And 90 out of 3,000 in Wild Rift. 90 times more players. If you're Master Tier in Wild Rift, your rank is Emerald 4. And if you're Grandmaster, your real rank is Diamond 4. These are the equivalents if we use the rank distribution that League of Legends has. Which, believe it or not, League of Legends players complain about the rank distribution being too inflated, when it's 90 times better than Wild Rift. So if in Wild Rift half the player base is Emerald Plus, and 35% are Diamond Plus, what about the 5 ranks from Iron to Platinum? Well, those are filled with bots. I am not joking. There are thousands of bots in lower ranks to fill them up so players can find games quickly while being inflated to Emerald and above. So if you manage to hit Emerald in Wild Rift, good job, you're better than the co-op versus AI. The only solution I can think of is a hard reset on the ladder and remove loss prevention shields and fortitude. But Riot is too afraid to do that, because if master tier players are hard stuck in Platinum next season, they will quit the game. And if players are stuck in the same rank for more than a couple months, they will quit the game. But this is bound to happen anyway when they reach Master and Grandmaster, right? Because there are only 300 players that can be Challenger at the same time. This is why Riot is now adding a rank above that. Because to keep permanently inflating ranks, they need to add new ones above the old ones. That's what they did with Legendary Queue, and this is what they're doing again with the new rank. In my opinion, Riot should just let everyone be Challenger, or whatever the new max rank is, so they can feel good about achieving such a high rank. On a last note, if you just want to have fun and play a casual game, Wild Rift is the most enjoyable mobile game in the world. The gameplay is absolutely fantastic, and I want to congratulate everyone who's worked on the gameplay side of Wild Rift. It is truly an amazing experience, and I never thought that a mobile version of League of Legends would feel so much better than actual League of Legends. However, if you want competition, this is not the game for you. And the people working on the ranking system are either completely incompetent, or the more likely scenario, they're doing this on purpose to give players a false sense of achievement while destroying competitive integrity.